Storyland is one of the best theme parks in the world for kids. Located in Glen, New Hampshire in the heart of the White Mountains, this park was built by the Morrell family in the 1950s and has continued to grow under the ownership of Palace Entertainment. Now it offers nearly 24 rides, most of which are geared towards families and kids. So in this video, I will rank this park's top 15 rides and attractions. 2 notes before starting. First, the park used to have a very unique dark ride known as Voyage to the Moon, but it was unfortunately removed during my childhood. This ride features a series of colorful characters and some impressive physical sets for a park like this, but it was sadly removed due to awful capacity and increasing maintenance costs. This would have likely placed in the top 3 had it still been operating. Second, the park has a big area towards the front with nursery rhymes brought to life through a series of exhibits and displays. I don't think it's fair to rate this area against the park's mechanical rides, but I wanted to note it because it's an important part of any visit to Storyland. Number 15. The Raptor Safari. It pains me to put this ride so low. In its original form as the slipshod safari tours, it would have placed in the top 5 easily. It was a narrated tram ride through the woods past some animal statues and displays. It felt like a discount Jungle Cruise. But a few years ago, the ride was shortened and rethemed to the Raptor Safari. The old theming was gutted. Now you have a few dinosaur animatronics sparsely scattered about, and some automated audio. That's it. Number 14. Alice's Teacups. This is a rarer variant on the traditional teacup ride. This is a PTC Crazy Daisy where the cups will travel in a figure-8 pattern. You get some cool near misses, but you cannot control how much your cup spins, so it is not as dizzying as some other installations out there. Number 13. Crazy Barn. This is a unique flat ride from Preston and Barbieri. A barn raises a few stories into the air, and then starts twirling around. You don't rotate particularly fast, but the tilt and elevation yield some interesting visuals. Number 12. The Buccaneer Pirate Ship. This is a slow-moving boat ride through the park's lagoon. Riders are given fake oars to control the boat. How good your experience is depends on your captain. Some of them really get the crew pumped up and heckle bystanders. Others are more laid back and fairly quiet. Just watch out on a hot day. You will bake in the sun as you float along the ride's course. This ride used to share the same lagoon that the Storyland Queen did, but that ride has since been decommissioned. Number 11. The Farm Tractors. This is a cute track-guided car ride. You have some pockets of theming as you pass some colorful produce and even go through a barn. It does move at a slow pace, but that's fine so you have more time to take in the visuals. Number 10. The Antique Cars. This is a more traditional track-guided car ride. The course is very well landscaped, and it includes a fun bridge midway through the layout. It is one of the best examples of this type of ride in my opinion, and it's an absolute favorite with the kids. Number 9. Turtle Twirl. This is an above-average tilt-a-whirl. For whatever reason, this one seems to spin more than others, so you can chain a series of forceful rotations in a row if you throw your weight around strategically. Number 8. The Antique German Carousel. This is a unique merry-go-round. Rather than horses automatically jumping up and down, riders manually rock their horses back and forth. This was tricky for me as a kid, but as an adult, I can get these things rocking at a fairly fast clip. And the music the ride features suits the overall area quite well too. Number 7. Splash Battle Pharaoh's Reign. This is a good splash battle type ride. The layout is compact, but it has 2 things going for it. 1. There's some Egyptian theming along the course and the immediate area. 2, and more importantly, there's a ton of interactivity. Kids have no qualms getting wet, so there are some fierce water fights going on. Number 6. Los Bravos Silver Mine Tour. This is a neat walk-through attraction in the park's Mexican area. It is a guided tour that starts off in a crooked house. Then you take a sketchy elevator down to a mine. You have decent theming and scenes down there, but your experience is very dependent upon the quality of your guide and how invested the other guests get. Number 5. The Polar Coaster. This is a nostalgic ride for me. This Hopkins creation was one of my first roller coasters. You have awesome walrus-themed cars that wind their way down the hillside. It's not too wild, consistent of some small dips and turns, but you finally get some speed for the final helix. I have an entire review if you want more in-depth thoughts on this ride. Number 4. Cuckoo Glockenspiel. This is the world's best tubs of fun type ride. For one, the vehicles are exceedingly easy to spin. If you go full tilt, you will not be able to walk straight afterwards. 2. You have incredible theming. The ride takes place inside a giant cuckoo clock. The detail is remarkable for a flat ride, especially with all the moving parts. Number 3. Bamboo Shoots. This is a small but enjoyable log flume from Hopkins. First off, I love the theming. The logs are themed to look like they're made of bamboo, and you have these adorable panda faces on the front. Then you also have a custom musical score in the area. Second, the course is scenic. The first half passes a dragon animatronic, which will spray you out of his nose, and then the second half climbs up a hill. Then the experience culminates with a short but zippy drop and a refreshing splash. Number 2. Dr. Geyser's Remarkable Raft Ride. This is a very different take on the River Rapids ride, but I like it. You barely have any rapids. Instead, this attraction uses themed water features to get you wet. You have things such as a rain machine, characters holding hoses, and a holy water tower. But the wettest part of all are the geysers, hence the ride's name. There are a handful of these blasting giant jets of water into the air. They were timed better when I was a kid to soak you, but there is a spinning one towards the end with the ability to drench you depending upon when it goes off. See my review for more, but this is one of my favorite rides of this type for its uniqueness. And coming in number 1 is Roar-O-Saurus. Do not be fooled by this little wood coaster. It is just 4 stories tall, but it has a serious punch to it. This Gravity Group creation is jam-packed with airtime. That's no surprise if you've ridden any of their other small-scale woodies, but this one has even more power to it. Every single hill will launch you from your seat, and the airtime seems to get wilder as it goes. The finale is 4 rapid and intense ejector pops reminiscent of an RMC. The one downside with this coaster is that the tight turns have some jackhammering, but the overall experience is very tolerable with those uber comfortable Timberliner trains. See my review for more, but this is the perfect signature ride for this park. It's not too tall to scare kids away, but it's a feisty experience that can satisfy even the most jaded coaster enthusiast. So that is how I rank the top 15 rides at Storyland in Glen, New Hampshire. Many people also like to visit the nearby Santa's Village theme park. That is a great park on its own, but I think Storyland is the better rides overall. What are your favorite rides at this children's park? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this countdown, I would appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.